cápsulas informativas.
Alma Mater, educación en un ambiente feliz.
Hello again, Camp guys. This is our first CAMpsula in English, and yes, of course you should be thinking about why are we using English instead of Spanish? Well, can have a good answer for that question. The reason is because this is our Halloween special, and Camp want to share with you information about this important tradition because Halloween is more than just wearing a costume and trick-or-treating. Halloween origins date back to the ancient Celtic festival Samhain. 2,000 years ago, in the area that is now Ireland, the United Kingdom and northern of France, they celebrate the New Year on November 1st. This day marked the end of summer and the harvest of the beginning of the dark cold winter, a time of year that was often associated with human death. Celts believe that on the night before New Year, the boundary between the two worlds of living and death became blurred. Therefore, on the night of October 31st, they celebrate Samhain, when it was believed that the ghost of death returned to Earth. To commemorate the event, Druids, women, Celts with high social class, built huge sacred bonfires where the people gathered to burn corpse and animal as sacrifice to the Celtic deities. During the celebration, the Celts wore costume, typically consisting of animal head skins. When the celebration was over, they relit the hearth fires which they had extinguished earlier that evening, for the sacred bonfire to help to protect them during the coming winter. When the Roman Empire conquered the majority of Celtic territory in the course of 400 years, the they ruled Celtic lands, two festivals of Roman origin were combined with the traditional Celtic celebration of Samhain. The first was Feralia, in the late October, when the Romans traditionally commemorate the passing of death. The second was a day to honor Ponoma, the Roman goddess of fruit and trees. The symbol of Ponoma is the apple, and the incorporation of this celebration into Samhain probably explains the tradition of bobbing for apples that is practiced today on Halloween, an attempt to tell each other's fortunes. Later on, Pope Boniface IV dedicated Pantheon in Rome in honor of all Christian martyrs, and the Catholic feast of All Martyrs' Days was established in the West Church. Pope Gregory III later expanded the festival to include All Saints as well as martyrs, and moved to observance from May 3rd to November 1st. By the 9th century, the influence of Christianity had spread into rites. In 100 after that, the Church will make November 2nd All Souls' Day, a day to honor the dead. It is widely believed today that the Church was attempting to replace the Celtic Festival of the Dead with a related but Church-sanctioned holiday. All Souls' Day was celebrated similarly to Samhain, with big bonfires, parades, and dressing up in costume as saints, angels, and devils. The All Saints' Day celebration was also called All Hallows, or All Hallowmas, from the Middle English Hallowmas, meaning All Saints' Day. At the night before it, the traditional night of Samhain in the Celtic region began to be called All Hallows' Eve and eventually Halloween.